All right, well, we're live. Let's see who all we get in here. Okay, guys, welcome into Daddy Duck 365 in the blind. Tonight, once I get some people in here, I'm probably just going to have a good old fashioned back to the roots chat about anything and everything. But before we get started, just to let you know that the in the blind live stream. Hey, Bentley, how you doing? Is brought to you by Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, True Lock Choke Tubes, and Biscuit 3D. Bentley, how you been, man? It's been more than a minute since I've been on here, so glad you showed up, man. How's everything going? Doing good? Good. Yeah, it is got back from Louisiana, had a good trip there. I'll be leaving this Friday. We're going to be heading to Minnesota. I'll try my hand at the Ducks there. Y'all been doing any deer hunting or fishing, Bentley? Yes, no, maybe. Got 5 people in here. Hey, man, if y'all are in here, please do me a favor and shout out in the chat room so I know you're here. Anti, what's going on, buddy? Jeff, long time no see, man. Glad you're here. How was your early teal season? Anybody who all's in here, just let me know how your early teal season went. Ours went pretty good. Of course, I was in Louisiana. I did not hunt the first time here in South Carolina. Not good, huh? Yeah, the reduction in days because of the population, I think, was one of the big things. Kingdom Wildlife Pursuit. What's going on? It's the first time I've seen that name in here. Welcome in. If this is your first time, welcome. Tell me where you're from. You don't have to give us. You don't have to give a town. Just give me a state. Let me know where you're from. But I think the population, Kentucky, huh? All right. I've done some hunting in Kentucky. Excuse me. Around Irvine, Kentucky. Wood ducks mostly. Some geese. Sorry about that, guys. But I have I think with the reduction in population last year on the blue wing teal, and so they didn't cut the limits down as I thought they were, but they did cut the days down. So oh, you do have a YouTube channel. Okay, cool beans. Well, I'll check it out, man. Shot 4 wood ducks since early season. Yeah, see, that's what I like about Kentucky is they give you an early wood duck, early teal season, and I do enjoy that. You know, it was in Kentucky where for the first time in my entire life, I've been hunting for 50 years, 50 plus years. I shot wood ducks in a dry field, and you'll get a kick out of this, but I actually called them and using a wood duck call with wood duck decoys and spinners, actually called them into the decoys. And 9682. So I thought that was pretty. I thought that was pretty cool. Jeff, our big duck was not good, but the co-front last night put some teal and white fronts. Tomorrow morning should be good. Okay. Well, are you going in the morning, Jeff? Tonight, I really don't have a lot to talk about. I mean, we can just talk about anything and everything. So if y'all got something y'all want to talk about, let me know. Charles, what's going on? You are going, okay. Oh, let's see here. Well, okay, Wild Hunter, I just subscribed to you. I'll check out your channel a little bit, but I got you. I just went ahead and punched the subscription button. Keith, what's going on? Mark T is doing good. I'm hoping he'll be in here tonight, unless he's going catfishing again. But old boy's been catfishing a lot in the evenings, and so he may be here, he may not. I told him I was going to be live this Monday, and kind of give y'all some heads up what's been going on. I've just been busy. And then we had the trip to Louisiana, and I needed kind of some time off from doing live streams for a little bit. I thought that I could do it by just backing off twice a month, but I just needed to back away for a little bit. Yes, sir. I saw that, and yeah. If you haven't seen my channel before, it's a clean channel. I'm not sure if you know about the Binknell Bunch, but I am good friends with Jay, and matter of fact, Jay and his kids were some of my first subscribers way back in the day. I can understand, Keith. I didn't know you were chasing elk, but you go do what you got to do, man. Oh, and speaking of the Binknell Bunch, for those of y'all that know Jay Binknell and his kids, little Jake Binknell, congratulations, buddy. If you're listening, congratulations. Jake got married. He just got married. And it just seems like yesterday that I was in Kentucky hunting with him when he was about 14, maybe 15 at tops. And now he's grown up and got himself married. So congratulations, Jake. Bink, no. Let me see if I can put it in here. Whoops. I can't type, y'all. Bink no bunch. Hey, most they do have a YouTube channel, but he has been primarily on Facebook here lately. Doing a lot of stuff on Facebook. I think he's got a better following on Facebook than he does on YouTube, but he does have a YouTube channel. Really great people, love him to death. Been up there a few times. Once I've duck hunted with him, and I've turkey hunted with him myself, and if I believe Cody from After Five Outdoors, if he shows up tonight, we've both hunted with him. As a matter of fact, that's who I'm going hunting with in Minnesota, leaving Friday to hunt with Cody with After Five Outdoors. I'll be up there. It's going to take me 2 days to get up there. I'm taking my time, and then once I do, I'm gonna be up there for about 5 days. So if y'all want to send me some extra gas money, I would surely appreciate it. I would most definitely appreciate it. That is going to be one long drive by myself. I will not be able to take Bougie on this trip. Cody's got a Belgian Malinois, and I am not about to take another dog up there for a possible incident to happen. So we're going to leave Bougie at home, or I am, and it's going to be a lonely drive. I won't have nobody to talk to. Well, I am. I'm glad you showed up. Kingdom Wildlife Pursuit. I thought I recognized the handle, and I thought I might have had you. Maybe I've just seen you on, I don't know, Facebook, or maybe a short popped up or something. I'm glad you're here, man. Appreciate you coming in. Usually when I do live streams, I may have a guest. I can't take her, man. I have nowhere to keep her once I get there. Once we get there, I got nowhere to keep her. So, and I'm not going to leave her locked up. You know, like I said, Cody's got a Belgian Malinois. Of course, we're not hunting with that dog, but I would be keeping her locked up all day, and that's not fair to her. So the best thing to do is just leave her right here. I do too, man. Looks like we're gonna be getting some weather coming in. Won't be too cold, won't be too warm, but it'll be, hopefully this little front is coming. Should be hitting tomorrow or day after. By the time I get there, it'll probably be Sunday afternoon. The plans are to leave here Friday, drive to Indiana, and stay overnight with Mark J. Larson from Mark J. Larson Outdoors YouTube channel. Stay with him Friday night, hang out with him Saturday, get back on the road Sunday, and get on. I got about a 11, 12-hour drive to Cody's. Get settled in, get my license, and we start hunting Monday. And we hunt for 5 days. So there's that trip. 84 degrees yesterday and 56 today. Yeah. What was it? Saturday? Maybe it was Saturday. It was colder here in South Carolina than it was at Cody's house. So they should be getting that cold front. So I know that Jeff, your big duck season has started. Who else's duck season has started around, or is everybody in limbo right now? There he is, Mark J. Larson. Mark, we were just talking about you. I was telling everybody how I'm gonna be on my way up Friday. Hopefully, if everything still works out, it's still kind of up in the air as far as weather. But if everything works out, I'll be up there Friday afternoon, Friday evening, early evening. I'll have a better time frame when once I get on the road. Obsessed with fishing. Hello, can you give a howdy to my friend Jackson from Louisiana? He is a huge fan of the channel. Well, hello, Jackson from Louisiana. What part of Louisiana? I was just there. I was in Mamou, Louisiana. You got everything ready for me. Lafayette. Yeah, man. I wasn't far from there. I had some really good friends. They have recently moved, but they were in St. Martinsville. That's where they lived. I got some other friends who actually live in Lafayette, and I was gonna go see them while I was out that way, but it just never happened. We never could find the time to go anywhere other than hunt and eat. Anybody else has got their duck season started other than Jeff? Anybody else? Is their duck season started? And I don't need specifics. I don't need places. I just want to know if you're seeing any ducks. Obsessed with fishing. Did you teal hunt this year in Louisiana? Or your howdy to your friend Jackson? Ours are well, your early season's over with, but your big ducks don't come in in like November. That's what I'm getting at. Is anybody's season, the big duck season, have they started yet? Is what I'm looking at. Like North Carolina, for example, their season, they have a 2 weekends in a row, one for the Western Zone, one for the Eastern Zone. And it opens up the last 2 weekends of October. So late November. Okay. So like the last weekend of October or the weekend before the last, it'll be the Western Zone, and then the following weekend will be the Eastern Zone. It's just for 2 or 3 days. But yeah, I was to start around the South Carolina season will start around Thanksgiving. So once I finish up Minnesota, And I'll be here more likely until probably January. And if my dad, who is 82 this year, if he is able, we're going to take him back to Louisiana and go back to Mamu. Whoops. Obsessed with fishing. Do you have a YouTube channel? Or did he run off? There's Mark's. Hey, if y'all like to see some good trapping stuff, you need to go over to Mark J. Larson's. The man can trap. I'm hoping he'll give me a 1-day lesson in, next Saturday. Show me some things. But that's what we're so far. So tonight is just, ask some questions, whatever. Long as it's related to hunting, fishing, duck hunting in particular. That's what the channel is about. There's too much going on in the world to dwell on other stuff. So let's just keep it to the things we like to do, and that's hunt and fish. But yep, like I said, as soon as I get done with Minnesota, it'll be hunting around here, see what's going on here, and then show him the bait and switch. Obsessed with fishing. I had a channel, but no content. Gotcha. Well, get you, if you're still listening, buddy, get you some content up there so we can start watching. Oh man, I had so much fun with that little 410. If y'all didn't see the video, y'all really got to see it. That little 410, that number 6 steel load. I'm here to tell you, it was wrapping up some birds. It was most definitely wrapping up some birds. But I will be hitting I will be hitting Minnesota with the old Sweet 16. Randy, what's going on, buddy? How y'all been? I saw Bentley in here earlier, and I got hay and good. That was all I got out of him. But seeing if y'all doing any hunting, y'all doing any? Number one, did you go for early teal? Number two, are you deer hunting or just still fishing? working. Gotcha. Oh man, listen, if y'all want to take a trip to Louisiana and they don't have a YouTube channel, but they got a Facebook channel, um, y'all need to get a hold of Robert and or Zach over at Working Man Outdoors on Facebook. You can find them on Facebook, Working Man Outdoors, and get you a hunt lined up. They've got a handful of spots left that are left open. So if y'all want to make a trip to Louisiana and have a lot of fun, and just something to, if you've never been to Louisiana, get out. They'll get you out, and you'll get to taste test it, man, because it's some of the best food in the country comes out of Louisiana, number one. And especially if you can eat seafood. Now, if you can't eat seafood, there's still good food, but if you can't eat seafood, that's going to shut you down a little bit. But some great food, great folks. Robert and Zach are great people. I've known them for years. Some of you guys have seen. Some of you guys have been with me for a while. Have probably seen them in videos that I've done. So, like I said, great people, and of course they're in the video I just did with the Louisiana teal hunt. So, y'all come on, give them a call. If y'all want to get a good hunt, give them a call. Tell them I sent you, and get yourself on a good hunt, man. Get yourself on a good hunt. Would not be good for Cody, no. And if y'all have never tried boudin balls before, or boudin to begin with, y'all really need to try that. That is some awesome stuff. Went Saturday morning deer hunting for the first time. Did you see anything? Still have a few Salt Creek ammo bismuth number 6s. Okay. You waiting to turn them loose on some new birds in the morning. Yeah, I'll be shooting Salt Creek number 5s out of my 16. A little bit heavier shot, but and some 5x7s and some number 9 TSS. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of. I'm gonna have a case of shells with me when I go up there. Yeah, I went to Drummond's and he practiced. I got you. Oh man, let's see here. What else is going on? Well, I'm kind of working on some things for next. Listen, I don't stop when I'm making plans. I do have some things. Of course, I mean, I've only been on one trip, and I'm not even been on my second one yet. And I've got a third one planned out in January. But I'm literally thinking next year already. If y'all haven't watched that video that I did on predicting waterfowl, you take a look at it. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below, guys. I'm going to be going full bore here soon, and with videos. and content. I'm gonna be saving up a lot of content that'll be shown close to next August. I mean, I'm really gonna sit back and plan this stuff up, and try not to fly by the seat of my britches this year, but really put out some content. Put out some of those funny shorts that I've been doing. It is so dry here. Some of the creeks are dry. Great. Now, yeah, that is our problem right now. We need water. The whole country needs water. So what I've planned on doing is I'm predicting. It's called the Pothole Watch, and I'm gonna be showing people, because I do have a lot of you guys some of y'all that are in here, and some others that are, just followers, subscribers, that always asking, what's my predictions for the duck season. And oops, I just knocked over a table. Sorry about that, guys. And I really, it's a long process, to be honest with you, because it starts right now. It actually, my predictions, trying to get my predictions for next year, start in September, and it's all about water. And did they get some good summer rains? That's number one. Of course, summer dries things out quick. So, but did they get some good rains? What are the potholes looking at like? What is the precipitation? How much water? How much rainwater do we have? And then for the northern areas, I start looking at when wintertime starts to hit, when it starts getting cold, the ground starts to freeze up. How hard of a freeze is it? Then I start looking at snowfall, and I continue to watch ice and snow from now until the spring. And then when the spring thaw comes, and that snow is going to melt first, and it's going to run off into the potholes, and then the ice will melt down into the ground and give you some groundwater, which will also help the marshes. And look at the May pond count. And if you've got good water and you've got a decent number of ducks, you should start seeing a good hatch. And that's what happened last year, is we just didn't get any water. I think for almost 2 years, we didn't get enough water for 2 years. The hatches weren't that good, and the birds, they just didn't produce like they should. And that's why you're seeing a reduction in days for the early blue wing. You're going to see I personally think we're going to see a reduction next year, because they go off of last May's counts. So that's for next year, not just only this year, but even in the next year. So we really need some water. All right, y'all hang on 1 second. I had these little card tables fell over, and Bougie came in, and now she wants to get out and she can't. So just give me a second. All right. So that's what I'm looking at on my prediction. So just follow me on the this is going to come out once a month. It's going to be called the Pothole Watch. The last one that came out was a September edition, because I'll wait till the end of the month before I get all my stuff together. And then I'll start putting it, I'll be putting it together once a month. So the October edition will come out hopefully sometime in first week in November, so forth and so forth. I don't think we'll have many beaver to trap. They have nowhere to live except the big rivers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need rain. We need rain big time. Need a lot of rain. Lots of rain. Need a lot of Snow and ice, rain, snow and ice. Need some good spring rains. What are y'all's thoughts? Let me hear from y'all. What are y'all thoughts on that? Good idea, bad idea? You think I'm on the mark? You think I need a what? Tell me. I let me know. I like constructive criticism. So you tell me what y'all are thinking. I'm no waterfowl biologist by no means. I don't even play one. I just been doing this for quite some time. But that's how I go about looking and trying to predict what my season is going to be like. Um, and then just go from there. That's just that simple. Can't seem to get my computer screen just right. Mark J says it sounds interesting to me. Yeah, it's the whole concept. I was hoping these troubles over. Yeah, I do believe, Charles, that we got one coming again, don't we? Don't we have another one out there right now? I think so. I think we got another one coming. Thought I saw something either today or yesterday about it. But we need rain, and we need rain and stuff up north in the Canadian prairies, in the pothole region of the U.S. We need rain, and we need cold weather. We need to freeze the ground. We need snow. We need snow. We need lots of snow to recharge these potholes. There is something way out there. Okay. Well, hopefully it will not show up while I am gone, because that means I'd have to turn around and come back. I don't want to do that. But yeah, man, we are getting ready. I'm excited. I'm excited about this weekend. I'm excited. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, we had a little bit this morning ourselves, and it wasn't even steady. It was a drizzle. Some I'll put it to you like this: it was a combination of mist and drizzle. So, but I'll take what I can get. You got that right. I'll take what I can get, but I know that I didn't go up there personally, but I happened to Saturday. I was at the Somerton Duck Fest here in my home state, and on the way back, I had Papa Duck with me, my dad, and on the way back, we decided to go by one of the boat ramps, and we stopped and talked to a couple of fishermen and see how they were doing, how they did when they were coming in. And one guy said, "Man, you can't even get in the upper swamp right now. It's that low. You got some of the creeks got trees blocking it. So you hopefully you're talking about the yard grass. Yeah, mine has slowed down too. I got about I'll probably cut it. I'll probably cut it sometime this week. I do have to get my truck in to get an oil change and rotate the tires one day this week before I leave. And but yeah, I'll probably cut it just to cut it. Chop up some more grass and use it as get the nitrogen off of it, use it as fertilizer. But That might be my last time, and I will be very happy. When you start off cutting it once a week, and then you start working it twice a week just to keep up with it. Need to go out there. I got water sprinklers too, so I may need to go out there and just go ahead and turn them off. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Just go ahead and turn them off. But we definitely, like I said, so the pothole watch is gonna be something that's new, and that'll just be kind of going on. I'm holding back a lot of even when I went to Louisiana, I held back a lot of video that y'all didn't see yet. I'm hanging on to it for next August, actually. And the Minnesota trip, same thing. I'll be holding off on some of the video, and when I go back to Louisiana in January, I'll be holding off a little bit and trying to so I can start putting stuff out earlier. Instead of trying to find something to do a video on. I mean, it's tough, man. Off season is tough in this field, and I can't live off of live streams. I wish you could. If I had 200 or 300 people in here, I could live off of a live stream, but I just can't do it. So that's one thing. And I've got something else in the works. Some of y'all might be interested in. I'm working on it, so y'all are gonna have to bear with me on that. All right, Randy, listen, buddy, I appreciate you stopping by. If Bentley's already gone to bed, tell him good night for me. Tell your family I said hello, and thanks so much for stopping by, brother. But like I was saying, even our swamps right now are low, real low. Some of the if they can't get into one of the creeks that they were telling me about, if they can't get in there, then some of those way back in the back potholes that I go to a lot, they're gonna be dry. They're gonna be dry, or just a mud hole, one or the other. But that is let's see. I do have a video coming out this Sunday. Just short, very short video, guys. Nothing spectacular. But it will be coming out this weekend. This coming weekend. This is coming Sunday, and then I'll probably be offline for a while until I get back. We'll see what happens while I'm up there, how the internet is and all that kind of stuff. We might do a little something. I don't know. We may do a panel. I don't know. If it all depends on the internet and the service that's up there. See what happens. I'm not promising anything. I'll try to post some Facebook stuff, Instagram stuff, maybe a picture or two here and there. Oh man, y'all got baby number 3 coming next week. I hear you, buddy. All right, brother. Well, good luck with that. If you think about it, shoot me a text, will you? If you think about it this week, next week, shoot me a text. I would appreciate it. Congratulations. And we'll be praying for baby and baby mama. Because baby daddies, that we don't get no prayers. we're just there. Let's see here. What else was going on? Well, I talked about Minnesota, talked about Louisiana coming up again. But like I said, I do have some plans after the season's over. Hopefully, if I'm working on some things, maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. We'll see. I don't really want to get into it because I don't want to promise something or say too much until I know for sure. It's kind of like at the end of this month, I've got something it's supposed to happen, but we'll see. And if it does, you guys will be the first to know because I'll do a video quick, regardless of what day it is. But you will know at the end of this month. But I've got a little something that I've been working on, and hopefully it's going to come to fruition. We'll see what happens. So a lot's going on, and I realize that a lot of it I can't talk about yet because number one, I don't want to promise anything to anybody if I can't produce it, but keep me in your prayers about what's going to happen at the end of this month and at the end of, or the beginning rather, of the year, somewhere probably in the February mark, where that'll actually be my 6-year mark in YouTube. So maybe we can do a live from the lair when you're here. Sure, I'd be more than happy to. I'd love to, Mark. I would love to do a live stream with you there. Oh, that's cool, Jeff. 1 to 3 foot in most of the marsh. That's cool. That's cool, Jeff. But yeah, Mark, I would love to do one. And I need to do. Well, when I talk to you Friday, because I'm quite sure I will, or later in the week, right before I leave, I got some things I need to talk to you about as well. But yeah, I would love to do a live stream. I would love to do one, man. I just can't wait to see the lair, man. I want to see that thing in person. I done told you that. That. Whew. Maybe we can try to figure some other things out while I'm up there. Oh man. But like I said, Mark, I'm gonna come up there Friday. I'll be there Friday, and then probably hang out with you all day Saturday. Probably leave very, very early Sunday morning. Probably when I'm gonna leave. And I want to get up there to Cody's as soon as I can, but I don't want to get there too early. Especially if he's not going to be there and I'm just sitting in the yard twiddling my thumbs. But yeah, man, love to get up there and hang out with you. So you want to do that? You want to do it Friday, Mark? We want to do that Friday or Saturday? Your choice. But regardless, guys, if you're in here and if you're not subscribed to Mark, go ahead and watch one of his videos, comment on his videos, subscribe to it. That way, when we set up the live stream, whether it's coming from my channel or his channel, wherever we're coming from, you'll get a notice and y'all can watch us. All right. Well, we'll talk about it later in the week. Heck, we may have two computers, two channels going on, and a camera to watch us both. I don't know what we're going to end up doing. We'll figure something out. Hang on one second, guys. I need to look at something real quick. Sorry about that. I have been tinkering with trying to do a live stream while we're hunting. I've been thinking about that for a long time. I was actually wanting to do one when I was in Louisiana. We just didn't have the cell service to do it. I know we won't have it in Minnesota. Cody's already told me that. I know some of the places I hunt around here, I have no cell service. So I'm going to try to figure something out. I know there's Starlink and there's another one out there. I can't remember the name of it, but those things cost money. They cost money, and I don't have it right now. But it is something in the future. Doing a live stream while we're out hunting. So you kind of get a true in the blind moment. But that's that's what I'm talking about. It's some of the things that I'm looking at and doing. And the only all I can say is if you want to help, the biggest thing is watch videos, comment on the videos, leave that like, or if you want to leave a dislike, that's fine with me too. I don't care. I like constructive criticism, but and then share the video out to your friends via Facebook if that's what you want to do. But that helps me. That helps me get in the algorithm. When I get there and get into the algorithm, I get more views. More views equate to more money. And like I said, if you want to help, I mean, I'm not against taking monetary stuff, but I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you to, watch the videos, share them out, get other people watching them. You know me, you guys right here, y'all know me, and you know that I'm honest about the things that I talk about. If it's a bad hunt, it's just a bad hunt. If it's a good hunt, it's a good hunt. If it's a great hunt, it's a great hunt. I don't sugarcoat it. I call it like I see it. Y'all know that about me. If you watch me, you guys that are in here, y'all know that about me. Of course, I'm not going to go out there and shoot limits every day. I mean, it's just no way you can do that. I mean, honestly, especially if you're hunting public land, you just cannot go out there and be on the ducks every day. It's not going to happen. Yeah, you could go out and I work a 9 to 5 job, 5 days a week. That gives me 2 days. Most people get Saturday and Sunday. I get Friday and Saturday. And even if I took one of those days and scouted, so that leaves me a day. And if I don't find birds, it's a flip of the coin of where I'm going. scouting is a huge part in the duck hunting world, and I agree with it 100%. You need to get out there and scout. Um, that's why I do a lot of scouting in the summertime, and I'm not looking for ducks. I'm just looking for areas. That way, when I do go hunt, and I said, okay, I'm going to go do what I consider a scout hunt, and I'm just going to go and set up, and I'm just going to see where the birds are heading. If some come my way, great. If not, I got the next day to go back out there and look and get closer. So, but you just can't get out there and be on them every day. Um, um, yeah, I hear your work sucks. It does, buddy. Um, and I would love to give you every day, 60 days a year of doing nothing but be on them. But I mean, even some of the bigger channels that do get a chance to hunt 60 days, because this is all they do is YouTube, or they have such a good job, or they own the job, they own the business, they can get away for more than twice 2 days a week. They have that time to get out there and scout, and they can spend 2 or 3 days looking for birds and then having one or two good hunts. I just don't have that luxury right now. Even at 60 years old, I still don't have that luxury. So I gotta watch things. I've got to get out there and watch where birds are going. I got to sit there and go, okay, I'm going to try this. But if I don't, then I've kind of almost got to leave it up to other people, friends of mine, people that I've met over the years, and go to. They say, we got birds. All right, I'm going. I'm on the way, and just to get a little bit of footage, and that's what I'm doing this year, and that's why I'm taking these 3 trips this year, is to get the footage that you guys love to watch. And that's why I'm going to hang on to as much as I can, so I'll have that footage to take into next year. And I have no idea where I was going with that, but there it is. There it is. But we're coming up on an hour. We got about 2 more minutes. So if you've got a question, you got anything you want to say to me, anything you want to ask a question, go ahead and get it out now, because that hour is coming up fast. And just like a lot of us, I do have to work tomorrow morning. Unlike Jeff, who gets to go hunt tomorrow, I've got to work in the morning. I got to get up early and do this. But hopefully the next time y'all see me will be this weekend over at Mark J's. Hopefully. And if something happens and I don't get this whole thing falls through, I will let you know. Go make sure you look at those community posts that I put out. If you're subscribed to the channel, you should be getting these community posts. And that's information just that you guys see. If you're subscribed to the channel, only you guys are going to see that community post. So you can post whatever. I mean, I type something in there, you type whatever you want back. I mean, we're the only ones that are going to see it. So there you go with that. All right, Jeff, thanks so much for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. And I'm here for you guys, man. That's why I like coming in here, and I felt kind of bad not being in here, and then but I need to get back on track, and so I can see you guys and talk to you and have these wild conversations. So, all right, Mark, I'll give you a call probably Wednesday night, maybe Thursday. Shoot you a text to lock it in, to completely 100% lock it down. Thanks for coming in, Mark. All right, guys, we're getting ready to wrap this up. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. Remember, In the Blind is just us chatting, talking. Sometimes we have guests, sometimes we don't. But it's always brought to you by Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, TrueLock choke tubes, and of course, Biscuit Built 3D. Y'all take care of yourselves, and we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Y'all have a great night and a great week.